Hey guys, so I am Casey, the gal behind Barnett Schoolhouse. I am making this video to show you all, well, actually I'm going to make several videos with the PowerPoint to show you like the basic, and then get into a little more nitty gritty, and then probably a little more nitty gritty, or maybe the second one will be nitty gritty with creating a product. All right, so this is the basics PowerPoint that I created for the last videos or the opening videos. So we're going to go to File, and I'm in PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to go to New Presentation, and I am going to X that out. I'm going to drag these and make them a little bit larger. Whenever I wish I could get to that. Okay, let's do this for a second. For some odd reason, okay. Anyway, let's go to File again. We're going to change the page size. We're going to go all the way down to Page Setup. I'm going to put 8, and you see how that switched that right there to custom? 8.5 by 11. I'm going to hit OK, scale up, which just means it's going to keep the boxes the same. I'm going to delete those, and I'm going to drag these measurement things. I use these sometimes to center up my stuff. I'm going to drag them over to the tape measures on the side. Dear goodness, I can't think tonight. I'm going to drag them over to the tape measures on the side to get them to disappear. So when I start a product, I started at 8.5 by 11 because that's how they print out of a printer. That's the size of a regular sheet of paper. That's the size you want it to be. Okay, so that's the main thing you'll need to know how to do in order to start your TPT product. So the other thing that I use a lot of is this picture from file. Now I'm going to let's just do a little sample. This is a cover page I created in PowerPoint and turned into a PNG, which is a picture file. You can just X this off unless you want to use it. It's just the design idea suggestions. So this is an image. This is what it would look like if you inserted an image. When you hit over here, you hit picture from file. Now you can do anything you want with your images. You can drag them around, turn them, resize them. You can even make the border different. And in order to do that, you're going to double click on it and it'll automatically go to the picture format tab. Or you can click that tab if you want. I'm going to go to picture border. I'm going to go down, weight. I'm going to make it thicker. And it's already black. So I'm also going to go to picture effects. And I'm going to put a shadow on that. So that thing has a shadow on it and it kind of makes it pop off the page. So if you're making a cover page, this would really come in handy. And like I said, this is a cover page I created for a client. Each piece these were individual text boxes. This was a picture. This was text boxes. They were all separate and I just edited them. Now, in order to do that, I do need to say this. Did you notice whenever I was fiddling with that this popped up over here? There's a fill box, shadow. That was where I was up here under picture effects. So it gives you a little extra seeing over here of the toolbar. It's pretty cool. PowerPoint has so many options and so many things you can do to make things look amazing. And you can even, after I use PowerPoint, I go to Photoshop sometimes and even make them even more crisp. All of my images are 300 DPI, decibels per inch, so they are the highest quality. You want all of your cover pages and things to be as high as you can and in the highest quality because, oops. Okay, move that a little too far. All right. So what I want to show you, what do I have in my, text box. When you're on the home page here, you're going to see all these up here and you're going to want to click on text box when you want to write. Whoops. Okay, let's start that over. I'm going to scoot this over. Text box. When you click it, it'll turn a little bit gray. And I'm going to drag and release. You hold it down and drag. Now you have a text box. And you can edit I'm going to not do that. Wrong button. You can highlight it all by double clicking on it. You can, on a Mac, hit Control A and highlight it all. So I'm going to go up here to my font area, which is your sizing. I'm hitting this up arrow to make it larger. And I'm going to go on this drop down here and pick a font. Let's do Hello Big Deal. Or let's do Hello Baby Girl. So, or let's switch it to Funky Fresh. These are Hello fonts from Hello Literacy on Teachers Pay Teachers. And like I had mentioned in the basics video, you are going to want a supply of fonts. You're just going to want them. I love fonts. That's one of the crazy things I love in making products. I love to collect them. It's weird. It's like a weird thing. I can't help it. So you can grab this and edit it, do whatever you need. You can even format the shape by clicking the shape format tab or double clicking like so. Fill the shape. You can do whatever. See? You can make it kind of transparent. You can make it real light. It's pretty cool. The options in PowerPoint are unlimited. You also have, you're going to want to know these. So let's do this. So you kind of can see, let me make this not transparent at all. You can kind of see how these are on top of each other. You're definitely going to want to know the organization of them. Send backward. That would send this part backward as long as you have it clicked. Boom. It's behind this one now. That's really going to help you when you're making a cover page and you're putting images of products in there, like product pages, like this guy, but not a cover page. It's going to be more like a worksheet picture, just a sample so your potential buyers can see that. All right, let's see. Shapes is also a good one. Excuse me. You can use this to do whatever you need. You can unfill it. You can outline it with whatever color you want. Make it bigger by using the weight. It's just, look at this box we created. Sky's the limit. Okay. That is basically it for the basics. Oh, I will show you how to save. If you're finished with your PowerPoint, make sure you always save. I always do I used to use a flash drive back in the day until I had to start using my Mac, got a little advanced, and I had to start using things like, I'll just pull this out. This, power adapter thingies. I used to save my products on those as well as on my computer's brain. Now I use Google Drive a lot, but my Google Drive gets full really fast where I work with other clients, so I have to just kind of back it up on my computer's brain, and I made another Google account. Or you could purchase the monthly thingy with Google. It's not too bad. But I do use flash drives still sometimes. That's why I have the flash drive thingy, and I use it for my mouse too. Okay, technology has gone crazy in the last 12 years. So you're going to go to File to save. You're going to go to Save As, and that'll give you the option to save it as a PowerPoint. Or if you want to save your product when you're finished as a PDF, you go to File, Export, and there's PDF. You'll save it as a PDF that way. And you'll hit Export, and it'll save every single page as a PDF. So that's pretty cool as long as you're ready. If you're not ready, then don't save it as a PDF. All right, so that's it for the basics. On the next one, I will go through how we would set up our product 8.5 by 11 and then build it from there. So we'll talk about cover pages and all the nitty gritty. We'll make a cover page probably from scratch in that one. I'm thinking I'm going to combine all this PowerPoint information with making a product too. Ta-ta! See y'all soon.